Most of us who are lucky enough to live here in Canada have no sense of the chaos that can lie just on the other side of the thin line of the law. Every once in a while, we get reminders. Yesterday morning, 2 hours before sunrise, that chaos pushed through for a moment, taking the life of Toronto Police Sergeant Ryan Russell. Canadians live in a place that, most of the time, enjoys peace, order, good government, and the rule of law. These are beautiful things, but they're also abstractions. Making them real involves real work by real people. Police have the difficult job of upholding the law and maintaining order under circumstances that can be unpredictable, dangerous, and, as we saw yesterday, sometimes even deadly. Toronto police have recently been the focus of increasingly intense scrutiny and criticism over their handling of the G20. In the coming months and years, every aspect of policing at the G20 is going to be probed, inquired into, investigated, and scrutinized. All in all, this is a good thing. But what happened yesterday should remind us of just how challenging is the job that we've given the police. Looking at an event like the G20 after the fact, we have the luxury of freezing every image and pausing every moment, calmly reviewing over days that which took place in seconds or minutes. Police officers are sworn to uphold the law, and they must always be subject to the law. But you have to cut them some slack when you realize that they may have to perform that duty, as best they can, in unpredictable and fast-moving situations. Situations that, like a rampaging snowplow, may come out of nowhere. Whether it's a barefoot man stealing a vehicle and turning it into a weapon, or a random armed robbery at a convenience store, a late-night fight in clubland, or kids in black hoodies running up Yonge Street with bricks and hammers, smashing windows. Police on the beat mostly don't get to choose when they will be called on to do their jobs, or where, or how. They watch and wait, responding to lawlessness at a time and place of its choosing. We know almost nothing about the man behind the wheel of that stolen snowplow, but one thing we can say for sure is that the late Sergeant Russell knew even less. What this means is that, with all the power that we give police, there is also a certain strange powerlessness that comes with being a cop. When police are sent to a scene, the dispatcher lingo is officers responding. Lawlessness is a bit like weather. It gets to make the first move, police are called, they react. The law must always subject police to the highest levels of scrutiny to ensure that officers who are reacting don't cross the line into overreacting. But in drawing that line, we have to keep in mind what officers face when they get a call from the unknown and head out into the chaos. For the Agenda with Steve Paikin, I'm Tony Keller.